Okay, in this video we are going to look at substitution. Often a question will say evaluate or find the value of. Usually that involves substituting in a number for an expression and then getting an answer out. So I've just written that down. You can make some notes if you like. So in order to do this we need to make sure that we remember some rules of algebra. So 2a, for example, means 2 times a. And then if we were going to do 2a squared, that means you do 2 multiplied by a squared. So if we're going to substitute, for example, in this one, let a equal 4, then we've got, for the first one, number 1, so if a equals 4, we've got 2 times 4, so the evaluate is 8. And for the second one, if we're going to do 2a squared, we're doing 2 multiplied by 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. Okay, so let's now do a harder example. In this example, we're going to evaluate these expressions when p is 4, q is -2, and r is 3. Just remember, when you're substituting in negative numbers, don't forget to follow the rules. Alright, so let's work out what 2pq minus r is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute which numbers are relevant for this. So I've got 2 multiplied by p is 4, multiplied by q, which is -2, and then I'm going to subtract r, which is 3. Okay, so 4 times -2 is -8, multiplied by 2, so that's -16. And then I want to subtract 3 from that, so all in all our answer is -19. Alright, let's look at this one now. So look at the expression. The whole expression underneath the square root sign means that the whole expression needs to be square rooted. Don't forget 4r means multiplied together, so 4 times r, and then we're adding p times q to that. So obviously I'll put the square root sign in a minute, so I'm going to do 4 times r, so that's 4 times 3, plus p, which is 4, multiplied by q, which is -2. And I'm going to square root all of that. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12, minus, because 4 times the -2 makes the 8, so it becomes -8. I'm going to square root all of that, so 12 minus 8 is 4, so the square root of 4 equals 2. Okay, let's go on to the last one now. I need to give myself a little bit more room. Alright, so I've given myself some more room. Alright, so I'm going to substitute that in. So p is 4, take away q. Q is -2, so -2, and then -r, which is 3. So we can simplify that in a moment. And then r is 3, and we're taking away p, which is 4. Alright, so I'm just going to work out what the numerator is. So this here becomes a plus, so you've got 4 plus 2 and then -3, so I'll write that down. I can work that out in a minute. Divided by 3 minus 4, which is -1. Okay, so let's add the top up. So we've got 4 plus 2 is 6, take away 3 is 3. So we're doing 3 divided by -1, so our answer is -3. And that is pretty much all you need to know to be able to substitute values in. If you're not sure about some of these rules, then please do watch the algebra notation video, which is earlier in the course.